What's going on, everyone? Jon Venus here. So lately a lot of you have been commenting on, the price and how much it costs to be a vegan bodybuilder. You might actually be surprised that it's not as expensive as it might sound. It's even cheaper than if you were to eat meat and do bodybuilding. The reason for this is because grains and beans and all that kind of stuff is a lot cheaper. So let me just go through what I typically buy when I go grocery shopping. Here I'm going to Sainsbury's because it's the one closest to my house and it's pretty affordable as well. So you got a lot of milk alternatives, and here you can buy it for £1, and that's not something that you'll drink all the time. It's something that you just mix it with your oats or your cereal or whatever. So it's not something you drink along all day. You're supposed to drink water. Other things I go for is a lot of oats. I buy the biggest bag because you get more for the money. Awesome way to get carbs in, and it tastes good, especially when you mix it in with bananas and stuff. That's the other thing, bananas. Anyone who's bought bananas knows that it's extremely cheap. Obviously if you're going organic it's a little bit more expensive, but it's the cheapest fruit around and the most important for bodybuilding because it gives you a ton of energy and makes food like porridge taste a lot better. It makes smoothies awesome. A lot of people may wonder where the protein comes from. Well, it comes from grains and beans. That's the main source of protein for me. Black beans, kidney beans, it doesn't really matter. They are really cheap to get, especially if you buy them dry. If you buy cartons with cooked beans, it's a little bit more expensive. I do that sometimes out of convenience. But if you're worried about saving money, definitely buy dry beans and just cook them. Rice you can buy in bulk. You can buy those big 10-kilo rice bags. In Sainsbury's there's like a lot of finished rice that you just put in the microwave for 2 minutes. You want to avoid that if you want to save money because it gets a lot more expensive. If you buy dry you get a lot more out of it. Now my favorite food, lentils. It's a huge amount of protein inside, 24 or 25 grams per 100 grams. The best for building muscle. This is an example of how much food you can get for like 10 pounds here in Sainsbury's. 1.5 kilos of oats, 20 bananas, 1 liter of almond milk, 500 grams of lentils, 2 large broccolis and 2 large cauliflowers, 1 kilo of rice, and 2 sweet potatoes. Obviously you want to get variety in there. You can get different foods for around the same price. You just change up the grains and stuff, sometimes the vegetables, but that's just an example of how cheap you can get food. Now talking a little bit about supplements. Supplements are really not necessary to do bodybuilding. It can help as a convenience. I have protein powder, this one right here. So if you need protein powders, buy it from Amazon, buy it online because you'll save a lot of money that way. You really don't need to if you buy a lot of whole foods and you eat a lot of beans and lentils. You don't need a protein shake. Gym memberships. Here in the UK, the quality ones can get up to like £65 per month. There's a cheap one that is about £15 a month, but it's flooded with people, especially if you live in London. It's gonna get packed. It's like 100 people working out at the same time. Just find a time where less people are working out and just go there and fill the gap. If you live in America, the gym memberships are pretty low, so you don't have to worry about that probably. You will be amazed at how much money you can save by doing the right choices and not eating out. Try it for a week, buy only raw ingredients and just cook everything yourself, and you will see how much money you will save compared to eating out and buying, microwave ready foods. Write it all down and see the difference and you'll be shocked. Just think about it long term. How much money do you think you will save doing this every single day? You'll instantly become richer. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I hope that gives you an idea of how you can do bodybuilding on a budget. So you definitely don't need to be rich to make some gains. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.